Hello scholars, welcome back. Mr. Hinkle here talking about deserts. Features of our Earth that are defined by how dry they are, not by how hot they are, although they can be hot. So there's lots of different types of deserts, which I'm going to go through today, analyzing the types of deserts found on Earth with some examples. But first we want to, in our quest of understanding, what do? We quantify and we classify. This is the scientific way of organizing our thoughts so that we can communicate and further enhance our understanding. It's great. We're going to classify deserts by location, by climate, and by the dominant features of the landscape. So, way zoomed out, we've got hot deserts and cold deserts. And these are going to be classified by the temperatures, just like they sound. Hot deserts have hot temperatures in the day, cool temperatures at night, and we see these occurring at low latitudes. Latitudes around 30 degrees, the Sahara Desert in Africa, the Arabian Desert in the Middle East. Sand dunes, typical of hot deserts, lots of sand. I think this is probably what we think of when we think about deserts. But there's also cold deserts where the temperatures are much lower. In fact, these deserts can experience snowfall. We see these, the Gobi Desert in Asia, the Great Basin Desert in North America. How close to the equator, how close to water, there's a variety of factors in geography that are going to determine whether a desert is cold or hot. But the temperatures, is it scorching hot or do they get really cold? We've also got coastal deserts that are located near oceans, influenced by the marine environment. So here we can see a coastal desert covered with a little bit of snow from it's a marine effect. Here examples, we've got the Atacama Desert in South America, the Namib Desert in Africa. Again, what do these deserts all share? Low vegetation, low annual rainfall, less than 10%. I'm sorry, less than 10 inches. And I guess that's it. I had one more thing I was going to say, but nope, not coming to me. That's okay. Subtropical deserts. Okay, so this is going to be a very particular latitude, geographic location, right? Located in the Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn. These are hot deserts in a very specific area. Examples are the Sonoran Desert and the Kalahari Desert. Subtropical are very, very hot deserts. Rain shadow deserts. I'm partial to rain shadow deserts living in California because the deserts that we have, the Mojave Desert, Death Valley, the Basin Range, these are all, the whole Southwest are basically, well, the Basin Range is an interior desert, but these are rain shadow deserts. It goes like this. Warm, moist air from the ocean travels up the front of the Sierra Nevadas. That precipitation falls on this windward side. Snow falls on the peaks, and then on the backside, the air is dry. The shadow of the rain. The Sierra Nevadas. The ocean is this way, by the way, up that way. The Sierra Nevadas with its snow peaks. And then the Owens Valley with its dry lake beds. No snow on the Inyo Mountains. So the process of orographic lifting creates the rain shadow effect, leading to rain shadow deserts. And the reason Death Valley is so dry is, well, from the ocean, there's the Coast Range, Central Valley, here's Fresno, the Sierra Nevadas, you've got the Owens Valley there, and you've got the Panamint Range, and then you've got Death Valley. So you have air that has to come up and over, up and over, up and over. Usually it's all snowed out by the time you get there. Okay. Polar deserts. These ones are very cold. These are cold deserts, but located at the poles. Geography. Very low temperatures, very little annual rainfall. I could change that, I suppose, from precipitation to annual rainfall. Most of the precipitation falls as snow, and then it persists because it is so cold. And here we have the Antarctic desert and the Arctic polar deserts. Going somewhere interior, far from ocean, extreme temperature. This is the Basin and Range. We've got the Mojave Desert in California, the Great Victoria Desert in Australia. So really, deserts are extremely varied. They're all over the world. 30% of Earth's land surface is covered by deserts, and they come in different types. There's hot, there's cold, deserts that happen near coastlines, dominated by latitude, tropical, subtropical, polar. But what they all share in common is that they are very dry pieces of the landscape that create unique landforms, of which we will get into in the next one. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again.